got a super idea for photos. We're gonna talk more about it. It's a concept that I think you can apply. It's like an idea that you can try in your city. It's gonna be shooting with a different point of view, trying to mix nature, landscape, street photography, all into one. We'll see if it works, and if it works, I also kind of want to see what you guys will create in your own town. So if you're ready, let's get started. I'll show you what gear I'm using when we get on location. Whew. All right, made it to the spot, guys, and I'm rushing like crazy right now because the light is gonna change. I want to get Andrew on his skate with the city in the background. We're gonna try to make it happen super quickly. All right, let's get this guy. ASIM-No3 7200. Really need the compression here. We don't have time. This is what photography is about. It's about getting the light. So, gotta rush for it. All right, let's get it. Boom! All right, you ready? This is what we're gonna get. We're gonna get him over there, sitting in the background, 70mm to start. All right, so I'm gonna try to have him in motion. And then, guys, I didn't tell you, but Luminar asked me to show you how I edit that photo with Luminar. So I'll show you after how I edit fully that photo, and another one we'll choose after. But right now I need to get that shot first because the light is disappearing. And then we're gonna move to another location where I have another idea. You can see the city in the background. We've got him who's gonna skateboard through. It's gonna be awesome. All right, ready? Go! Look towards the light. Look at the sun. To your left. Cool. Okay, we've got a few shots. Kind of like them, if I'm honest. Kind of look really dope. Kind of gives a different perspective on the city, which is exactly what we want to go for. So that's awesome. Now we're gonna go a little further down and try to get a global view of the city. Andrew, you good? You can come back? Maybe I'll try one more. One sec. I'll try another angle. All right. You guys couldn't see anything, so for that last shot, I went a little bit on the side. Oh, you got a friend, bro. Look at that. So I went a little bit on the side, and I shot with a little bit of the flowers in the frame. Pretty sweet, no?
Yeah, that's
looks
awesome.
great. So let's move over there and continue. Sorry, that was super rushed, but this is how it happens. You're just rushing out of your house and you're like, oh my god, the light is perfect. I took 5 minutes too long to pee or do whatever you want. And then you're like bummed. So let's get there. Whew. All right, a little bit more time for that shot. Everyone, welcome Andrew to the episode. Andrew, he's gonna drone it after, but first we're gonna try to get the shot I told you about, and hopefully that's gonna look dope. So the light is going low over there, and we've got the city in the background, which means we can get some really cool reflection, but also we are going to get that soft light. So let's try to get it. Today we don't have epic clouds. We've had that for the past, 3 days? Today is not the day, but we'll make it work regardless. Let's go! All right, so first shot is going to be kind of using those plants in the foreground, and I want to get the city in the background. And second one, we're gonna try to have different layers with the lake, the first flowers, the second flowers, all that. All right, so let's try to first, it's something I kind of like to do sometimes, is taking the flowers and changing the perspective, because if you're actually always shooting the same thing, kind of gets boring. So maybe switching your subject sometimes can be good. I don't think that one's gonna be an award winner. We've got the really cool reflection in that background, and sadly the sky is like really dull. So I'm kind of wondering, are we gonna focus on the foreground? We're gonna try a few shots and you guys can let me know which one you prefer, okay? Boom. We're gonna try one where I'm focusing on the foreground and one where I increase the aperture to get kind of everything in the background. Boom. We got this now. We're gonna try to get 3 layers, and you see the top of the building is being hit by the light. So could be a fun shot at like 70mm. There you go. And focusing just on the background. Boom. Boom. But I kind of wish, Andrew, that the sun was setting behind the city.
Yeah.
That would be absolutely insane. All right, we're changing the concept here. We're gonna be doing beauty portraits with the city in the background. And are you ready? Did you take your dress? All right, let's go at 20mm for the fun of it. I kind of loved having the compression, but you know, it's okay. Yeah, I kind of like that a little better. Actually, I think it's really cool, like wider. And then you can even get the, oh, dude, this is sick. This is good because we have the star. To be honest, that's when I wish I had the 12mm from the other day. All right, so I'm trying. Be nice with me, guys. I'm trying to change things. You know, we've been here for 7 months in Chicago. You know, you always do the same thing, the same street, the same everything. So now you want to change it. Look, it's getting really lit up right now. Let's go over there, Andrew. Let's try there. I need to wash my shoes, though. You know what we need? We need someone kayaking in the middle.
Oh, that'd be so sick.
That'd be really good shot. So, any volunteer? If you're in Chicago and you have a kayak, please, I'm being serious, drop it in the comments below. We want to know. Maybe those plants are better, but there is a barrier here, so. This is exactly what I was talking about with the phone. So you come here, you try those shots. Maybe it doesn't work out, but here we already have a few ideas for other photos that we can come back for. If we get someone with a kayak, if we get someone in that frame, having those locations, having those shots is excellent. Especially if you do, for example, commercial photography and you have clients, you can always surprise them as long as you keep scouting new locations. Otherwise, you're only gonna do the same thing all the time. All right, let's drone. Let's try a different perspective with the drone. We've got professional drone photographer, Andrew. So, are you ready, Andrew?
Yes, sir.
Yes? All right, let's go. What are you shooting with?
A Mavic Pro 1.
Awesome.
It's a classic, but
I left mine in a volcano. I'm being serious. Not a joke, guys. So I have the video. I'm gonna show it right now, but it was basically on the crater of a volcano full of jungle, and I tried to get it, and I was like probably 60 feet in the air. I can see it, but it's over there. I don't know where exactly. I gotta go find it. Damn it. The drone is somewhere in one of those trees. I have to climb up here. I'm getting closer. I'm supposed to be right on top of it, but I can't see anything. There's a massive giant drop. It was very sad. I was within like 3 feet from it and I couldn't find it in the jungle. So sad. Before I fly the drone, I do want to get a few shots of him like flying, but with the 7200 because I think that's gonna look sick. It's not gonna be as wide. Let's try. Absolutely epic. I love the sunsets and sunrises. It's the best, although I miss the sunrises a lot. Shots here. Why don't we go and check them out, review them. I'll show you how I'm gonna edit or favorite. Let's get it. Woo! All right, that was so fun. Now I know what you're thinking. You're like, where is the street photography? Well, I guess it didn't really happen. It's more like urban mixed with landscape. I really like that idea, and I think every time you can mix different ideas together, well, you can do interesting things. Now, let's edit the mystery image of the day. We're gonna use my friend Luminar. Luminar is an awesome editing software. If you have never tried it, I highly encourage you. There is a link in the description. Luminar is also sponsoring this episode. They're awesome and always supporting creative videos, which I'm pumped to bring you guys. The version 4.3 is out and I find it much faster. Now you've seen a bunch of images. That light at the end hitting Andrew when he was flying the drone was just so sick. I loved it. Now let's edit the mystery image of the day. Let's start with the basic adjustments, getting the white balance right, a little bit warmer, exposure, smart contrast is content aware so it doesn't degrade the image. Then we have highlight, shadows, tone curve, boom. I put my own AI enhance, makes it look crispier, brings out details. Again, we've got AI sky enhancer, which will bring out the details in the sky, but in that case, we don't have many details. There is no cloud, but it brings out the colors. And now where Luminar really shines through is if you want to add objects into an image super easily. So for example, you wanted to add birds, boom, in just a click, you can do that. Now we'll try again at the end when we're done editing because I think it could be interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments. For those of you who love to sky swap, you can do that in just a click. On that image, I won't be a big fan. I want to keep it natural here. Now we're going to go to the portrait retouching tool, which is awesome. It recognizes the faces in the image. We're going to increase the light a little bit on his face so he pops out more. And last, in the basic adjustments, we're going to go to the colors and we're going to tweak the HSL so that it matches kind of the tones I had in mind. Boom, here we go. We're happy with that. Now let's get to the adjustable gradient, which means the bottom and the top of the image are going to be adjusted differently. We're going to bring down the shadows at the bottom and I'm going to bring down the highlights at the top. Here we go, kind of happy with that. Now we're gonna add a few layers to do local adjustments, and I want to bring my skater out in an image. I want to make him pop a little bit more, so I'm going to lift the shadows on him. There we go, and then I'm going to brighten up that little patch of flowers that's being lit up in the background. The next thing, I want to darken each side of the image where you have the patches of grass. So I'm going to do another local adjustment here and there, and we are pretty good. I'm happy with that. I'm going to add a tiny bit more contrast straight in the image. Here we go. And let's look at our before and after. So that's before, that's after, that's with the birds, that without the birds. And let me know what you think. Birds or no birds? What would you do? This is the most important. Sweet, so now we have our edit. Now I can simply copy and paste all those settings onto the next image. And that way I don't have to redo all the work. Super simple when you work on series. So here we go. Here are a few of the images that we edited together. Let me know what you think. The last thing to do is simply to export. And everyone's super pumped about that image. I hope you enjoyed the shoot and then the edit section. Get out there, go shoot, try something different, try something new. In the next episode, we'll be trying out a broken filter. We'll see if it works because something bad happened, but maybe we'll turn it into something good. Bye.